Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Aviation A2Z. My name is Debojit and this is my first video in this channel. So thank you Aviation A2Z for making me a part of this team. Well, in today's video we'll discuss about SOP and NSOP, that is Scheduled Operators Permit and Non-Scheduled Operators Permit. Many a times you might get confused SOP with Standard Operating Procedure, which is completely different from this. But for an airline operator, SOP stands for Scheduled Operators Permit. This is also known as Scheduled Air Transport Service Permit. So let's know what this permit is. Scheduled or non-scheduled operators permit is the permission given by the government of India to an aircraft operator to start their air transport services in India. Whenever an organization goes for starting their air transport services in India, then they need to fulfill different criteria and follow different procedures as set by Directorate General of Civil Aviation in Civil Aviation requirements. So whenever an organization approaches DGCA to start their air transport services, then they have two options, either scheduled or non-scheduled transport services. Scheduled services are provided by the airlines where they have a definite schedule or fixed timetable for a particular aircraft. Non-scheduled air transport services are for those who operate their aircraft as charters, carriage of mails, and for business purpose. So there are different steps to acquire this permit. A scheduled or non-scheduled operator's permit is given to a citizen of India or a company that is registered and has their principal place of business in India, whose chairman and 2/3 of directors are Indian citizens, that is substantially owned and controlled by Indians. Air cargo operator's permit is granted to a citizen of India or a group of Indian individuals / registered trust or society. The permit is also given to an NRI, overseas corporate bodies, or an Indian registered company having their principal place of business in India, with or without foreign equity. Participations excluding non-resident Indian equity. Along with this requirement, the applicant must have the paid up capital ability. For scheduled operators who are carrying passengers whose takeoff mass is more than 40,000 kg for up to 5 aircrafts, they need to have 50 crore rupees. And if their aircraft's takeoff mass is less than 40,000 kg, then for 5 aircrafts 20 crore rupees and 10 crore rupees per aircraft would additional to 5 aircrafts. In case of non-scheduled air transport services for both passengers and cargo, there are 4 slabs. Up to 2 airplanes or helicopters, 2 crore rupees, 3 to 5 airplanes or helicopters, 5 crore rupees, 6 to 10 airplanes or helicopters, 10 crore rupees, and more than 10, 15 crore rupees. For an air cargo operator, equity capital must be more than 10 million. So these are the criteria an applicant must fulfill to get their air transport services permit. There are some procedures also to be followed to get their permit for both scheduled and non-scheduled services. There are basically 3 stages of clearance required to start the operation. Number 1, issue of NOC, that is no objection certificate. Number 2, import permission for aircraft. And number 3, issue of permit for the scheduled and non-scheduled services. At the very first step, the operator must record an NOC, that is no objection certificate. The certificate will be issued by DGCA to operate safe and reliable air transport services. The certificate will be valid for 3 years. After the issue of NOC, the applicant will apply to Ministry of Civil Aviation for the permission to import the aircraft in prescribed forms. On receipt of the application, every details will be scrutinized in the domestic transport section of the ministry. With the clearance of all documents, permission of import will be granted. Once the permission is granted, a temporary certificate of registration, that is COFR, will be issued for bringing the aircraft. That certificate will be valid until the first landing in India. If the organization gets the certificate of registration, that is COFR, and certificate of airworthiness, that is COFA, they will get the operator's permit. Also a point to be mentioned that for getting a scheduled operator's permit, the airline must have a fleet of minimum 5 aircrafts or multi-engine helicopters and at least 1 aircraft for NSOP. The operator must need a license for radio communication apparatus. So these are the informations about scheduled operator's permit and non-scheduled operator's permit. I hope this information will be helpful for you. Then click the like button, share this video, and do subscribe to Aviation A2Z. I have my own channel also named Bobas Aviation. Do visit my channel for more aviation videos. See you in another video. Bye bye.